Coming to you on the trail today out in the Hauraki between Te Araha and Paeroa. It's a rail trail. It's long, flat, some would say boring, but if you have a look around, it's a pretty beautiful place to be. Hey, just been thinking, about some ways like seasons of life today. I guess to use the running analogy, the different trails like we talked about at Leadership Launch this year, how that sometimes the trail is like this, just long and flat, and other times it's like my last weekend trail, which was a bit of a mongrel down by the Waikato River, down past Tokoroa, where there was like slippery, steep slopes on wet clay and logs to climb over and under, and life has those sort of different seasons, some of them are like rugged trails up and down and some sort of gnarly stuff to get through and navigate, and other times it just feels like long and flat, and sometimes if you're feeling strong and well, this can be good, but other times this just feels like a long slog too. It's hard to compare actually which trail is easiest, because for me at the moment, last week's mongrel trail was actually easier than this long hard slog. But I don't know what season you find yourself in right now, whether it feels like a long hard slog or a mongrel of a trail up and over some rugged terrain, or maybe for you, you're just on a nice undulating course right now feeling really strong. If you are, enjoy that, because sometimes those seasons don't last a long time. See, the hard part is that we've been this last few weeks thinking about the way that God so loves us that He calls us to rest in Him, and yet we find ourselves on these different trails, and sometimes it's hard to know what that rest in Him could look like. But I keep coming back to those words in Hebrews, which follow chapter 11, where, man, all these people, these men and women of faith, they're just put through the ringer. Life's tough for them, but they hope in what they don't yet see, and they trust in God, and their faith is such an example to us. And then we launch into Hebrews 12, where we're told, as we get rid of the stuff that entangles, and to fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter, the starter and finisher of our race. I mean, we need to keep our eyes fixed on Him. It feels like a stuck record this year, but we do. And I just want to say today, I want to leave you some words from Jesus and from the Word of God for you, that if you find yourself, whether it's on a flat trail or a hilly one, listen to these words of Jesus that He would say to you, and these are His invitation. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Come learn from me, for I'm gentle and humble of heart. You'll find rest for your souls. The Word would say, cast all your cares on Him, for He cares for you. It says, don't be anxious about everything, but in everything, with prayer and petition, make your requests known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your mind. Jesus said He'll be with you always, that He'll never leave or forsake you, that nothing can separate you from His love, that He is the good shepherd, and He has come that you might have life in all its fullness. The Lord is your shepherd. He's my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. Yeah, He restores my soul. He leads me beside still waters. Man, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Get that? Whether you're in the green pastures or in the valley, He's with you. This is the thing, we fix our eyes on the one who's with us. This is the common thing wherever you find yourself today. Jesus is there with you. I just want to encourage you to reach out to Him today. And He's right there. He wants to be beside you, to be in you, and He wants you to find your rest in Him.